I think the riders has a responsibility to educate themselves and to improve and to train and to be the best possible version of themselves they can be. And in doing so, they're going to be more useful to that horse, because we've got to remember that the situations we put these horses in are situations that we understand but they don't. And if we're going to put them in those situations, we have a responsibility to be able to educate them and help them and teach them how they should behave. And unfortunately, there's no shortcuts to that. That is experience, and that is time in the saddle, and that is going to as many clinics as you can and watching as many YouTube videos and DVDs as you can and trying to make as much sense of it all as you can and become the best version that you can be. And in doing that, I think you're doing the best you can for the horse, but you're also going to be a lot more proficient at being able to help him when he's in situations where he maybe needs you to help him, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, I completely agree with that. The only other thing, and this kind of goes hand in hand with that, is being open to experiencing things and to be comfortable getting new information. It's really easy to get locked on to what one person has told you and try to follow that to the letter. And oftentimes when we try to follow something to the letter, we're kind of missing the underlying theory or the basis of it. And another big part of that, in my experience, is to be easier on yourself and be aware if you want to have an idea of what perfection is, but don't try to hold yourself to that. I think that makes it very difficult, if not impossible, and it's going to make it harder on your horse. You know, if you try to hold that horse to a standard of perfection, I think that's unreasonable, and I think most of us try not to do that, and yet we miss that part where we try to hold ourselves to that standard, and just like the horses generally can't make it, especially in the beginning, we can't make it. So, but a big part of that is being willing to get help and learn as much as you can.
I think willing to make mistakes. I mean, that's the one thing I hear the most, is that people are almost, they're like too worried to do anything because they're worried, I don't want to ruin him.
Yeah.
But I just think you're going to make mistakes, and that's how you learn.
Yep.
And I think in doing nothing, you're helping the horse less than if you did something and it wasn't the right thing to do, because next time you learn and you do something else. Once you realise that you're never going to get this, you're only going to get better at it, I think everything else gets easier. I certainly think since I stopped trying to get it and started trying to get better at it, you almost resign yourself to the fact that, and then all you're doing then is improving,
mm-hmm.
and trying to. There is no finish line.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't get too good at it. Yeah.